Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will take it away to start us off. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Low.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. The big fullback's got it here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
LSU has moved into the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Ready, set. Player.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Tackle on the play. At the 31-yard line. 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 3, Florida 0. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They feed the fullback this time. They've got him down out near the 40.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Here's the second down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Will we see a touchdown here in the first half? It's 1st and 10. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding some room at the 25. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He's going to bring this out 8 yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now they're running on the toss. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida. They'll take the lead in the second half.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Florida 10, LSU 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's second down here.
29 Philly.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the single back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 31. Third down coming.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Florida 17.
Now they get set to kick it away.
3. Number 17. Set to kick this one away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And there's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Picks up 1. 2nd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Picks up 9. Good enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 17, LSU 3.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Got it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff running right. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
24, LSU 3.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The first down pass was to Wyatt. Ball down at the 49. Brings up second down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Okay, ready?
A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin. Second
down play coming up.
42 Spider.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The tackle is made at the 50. Third down coming.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50.
2-9 Philly.
Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
31, LSU 3.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They got him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Niners will take over. First and 10.
Got it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.